Haiti is often portrayed as a nation beset by gang violence. This narrative oversimplifies the profound complexities of its socio-political landscape instead of a mere gang problem. Haiti grapples with state terrorism. So-called gangs operate as extensions of the government and political opposition. This troubling dynamic has deep historical roots, tracing back to Faustin Suluk. It reflects a long-standing pattern of power manipulation through armed groups. Faustin Suluk, a soldier-turned-ruler, exemplified organized violence as governance for political survival. He relied on forging alliances with local militias. Suluk's militia, known as the Zingalan, set a historical precedent for the reliance on armed forces to maintain power. In different regions, peasant movements created their armies. Like the Pike in the south and Kako in the north, these local forces pushed governments to mate. Demands. Powerful local groups could either back or oppose the central authority, affecting government effectiveness. Presidents quickly learned that ignoring local interests could lead to revolution. Because of this, building coalitions became important, leading to a corrupt system where loyalty was bought with money and favors government jobs were given out to maintain support. The legacy of such governance took on new forms during and after the U.S. occupation of Haiti, with resistance movements emerging under leaders like Charlemagne Peralty. The Kako resistance fighters, bolstered by the grievances of the disenfranchised, rallied to oppose not only foreign intervention, but the local elites who hired them. Yet even these movements were subject to co-optation. Mercenary forces often found themselves serving the ambitions of political contenders. The later establishment of the Tonton Macoute by Francois Papa-Doc Duvalier marked the transition from conventional militia to state-sponsored repression. This paramilitary force replaced the Kako with a bureaucratic apparatus that enforced Duvalier's brutal regime, further blurring the lines between state and non-state violence. The aftermath of the 1991 coup, which deposed Jean-Bertrand Aristide, saw the rise of attachist groups and the Front for the Advancement and Progress of Haiti (FRAF). Led by Emmanuel Toto Constant, these paramilitary structures inherited the mantle of violence, engaging in systematic human rights abuses. The Chimeras, armed groups linked to Aristide, were similarly employed as tools of state control, blurring further the lines between political allegiance and criminality. In contemporary Haiti, the term gang fails to characterize the armed groups engaging in violence today adequately. These groups function as legal bandits. They are not separate entities, but legal bandits for political power players, with politicians often implicated. The term captures the malaise at the heart of the landscape. This entanglement of politics and criminality fosters pervasive instability, eroding public trust in government institutions and perpetuating the cycle of violence and impunity. As armed groups serve as instruments of governance rather than mere criminal organizations, tackling humanitarian crises becomes an increasingly daunting task. Addressing the systemic corruption that plagues the state apparatus is crucial for any genuine effort to restore law and order. The current insecurity crisis is not just about gangs. It's a form of state terrorism. Armed groups act as extensions of political factions, often funded by business people. These so-called legal bandits are connected to the state and have roots in paramilitary groups like the Zingalan, Kako, Macoutes, FRAF, and Chimeras. To address this complicated issue, it is crucial to understand the historical context and current power dynamics. This understanding is essential for meaningful reform. To truly understand Haiti, we must look beyond surface-level gang violence and examine the political strategies that have influenced its troubled history.